Alright guys, Red Raw back again with another little video for you. Something a little bit different. I have done individual Couch Scout videos on all these players, and the link will be in the video description to all my Couch Scout report videos if you wish to take a look at them and get a bit more information. And this video is more of a comparison. I'm not going to go into the usual stuff. I'm just going to go for stats basically. Age, fee, speed, appearances, goals, assists, total minutes, that sort of thing. A bit of a comparison across three players who have been mentioned for Liverpool previously and could be potential targets should, if expected, Diaz does leave. And also I think we need to be bringing in another forward player anyway because of the terrible tragic events of Diogo Jota. We need the numbers, unfortunately. It's not nice to say, but we do have to think about recruitment really. But yeah, anyway, these are 5 players who could possibly be a target if, as expected, I expect Diaz to leave, so we would be quite short on the left side. Maybe we could see somebody like Ekitike come in as the striker, maybe. I don't think that's as close as some people would have you believe, but I do think we need like the versatile player who can play on the left and through the middle, maybe across the front line. Let's not forget that Florian Wirtz can play off the left as well, but I do believe he's been given assurances he's going to be the number 10. Not number wise, but the position. So I'd expect he probably might fill in there occasionally, but I do think he's best as a 10 personally, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, let's tell you the 5 players in question. And there's probably more, but these are just the 5 I know I've definitely done videos on previously. So number 1, I've gone for Anthony Gordon. Always links don't go away, do they? Number 1 I've put down is Karim Adeyemi from Dortmund, another young player. Then I've got Malik Fofana. I do believe Lyon have been allowed to stay in League One, which could impact Crystal Palace's European hopes. So whether that means he's still going to leave, I'm not sure. I don't know what the financial situation is. I'd imagine he's available for the right price. I'll get into that in a moment. And then a youngster called Elise Ben Seguir. Like I say, I've done videos on all these, you can check them out. And finally, the final player is somebody Arne Slot will know well, is Igor Piakshao. So let's starting with Anthony Gordon. So last season, he made 24 appearances. His fee you're looking at probably £70 million plus. He has a recorded top speed of 36.68 kilometres an hour. So he is the fastest on this list, just. He made 42 appearances, scoring 9 goals, getting 7 assists. Played a total of 2,946 minutes last season. Right, moving along to Karim Adeyemi. He's 23 years of age. You're looking about £60 million for him. He has a recorded top speed of 36.65 kmh, another quicken, and he's just behind Anthony Gordon. He made 41 appearances, scored 12 goals and got 11 assists, playing a total of 2,435 minutes, so not bad. Then moving on to Malik Fofana. He's 20 years of age. You're looking £52 million-ish, I think. His speed is recorded at 27.22, so somewhat a lot slower than the other two. He made 41 appearances, scored 11 goals and got 6 assists, playing a total of 2,280 minutes all across all competitions last season. Moving on to Elise Ben Seguir, 20 years of age. You're looking about £26 million for him, give or take. Recorded top speed of 32.05 kmh. He made 46 appearances, scoring 9 goals and getting 4 assists, playing a total of 2,509 minutes. And finally, Igor Piakshao. He is 25 years of age. He's looking probably about 30 million quid. He's got recorded top speed of 33.30 kmh. He made 47 appearances, scoring 18 goals, getting 19 assists, and played a lot more than the rest of them, 3,970 minutes in all competitions last season. I think we have to take into consideration the league. Some of the leagues are a lot weaker than the others. French league isn't the strongest, is it? Same with the Dutch league, but like that, Piakshao's numbers are very good. He might be on the upper end. I know 25 is not old, but I think we would sign players of that age. I think once we start getting into 28, I don't think we'll be signing players of that age. Just a policy really that they normally go by. There's been the odd exception, hasn't there? But they're just 5 players who I know can play all across the front, predominantly left-sided, who could be potential replacements for Diaz if he does leave, which I expect him to do so. I'd say I'm a little over 80% sure he will go. We are going to be very short in that department. If Nunes leaves as striker, does Ekitike come in as his replacement? One of these comes in for Diaz. Then who do we bring in to fill the void left by Diogo? It's a tough one, isn't it? Maybe they'll go young. Cody Gakpo will be probably the senior player. Deservedly, I think he deserves it. But I think we need numbers. I do think we need at least 2 defenders, centre-backs as it stands now, without Konate's really playing games. Caught in Real Madrid, they're caught in him. Not going to be the next one to leave on a free if he gets his chance. If it was me, I'd be bringing in Mark Way and somebody like Joe Hatto, and I'd bench Konate. It's a World Cup year. I'd just bench him. If he's going to leave for nothing anyway, I'd bench him personally. I would just sell him to the nearest bidder, but you can't. If he's not going to, if it's in his last year, he's not just going to take a move anywhere, is he? So next best thing is I'd just bench him, stick him in the reserves, do something, and then bring in another couple of centre backs. We can't be left short in that department again. We've been there and done that, haven't we? We was having to play Endo, and then who else did we bring in? Yeah, I know we was very short. Henderson ended up playing there, didn't he? And one of the young kids who wasn't good enough with a big fuzzy hair. I can't remember his name either. But yeah, we can't let ourselves be in a position where we're short on numbers. It's just not. You can't. Even if it's bringing in a youngster, under 21 player with potential maybe, and a senior player, we need the numbers for definite. Yeah. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, it's a little bit different, not quite a couch scout report. Like I say, the individual videos are all on that playlist, and there will be a link in the video description for you to have a look at them individually if you wish to do so and get a bit more information. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I do appreciate each and every one of you that have done so already, so I do thank you. Please do leave me a comment. Your comments, as you know, give me the motivation to carry on making content. Some of you will know it's been a tough time the last couple of weeks. It doesn't take much for my head to drop, but yesterday was a year anniversary of my mum's passing, so it's been really tough, more than normal. Just had no energy, just drained, totally drained. So yeah, thank you for your understanding. Also, if you want to, would like to support the channel further, and if you're in a position to do so, there will also be a couple of links in the video description for that and on my channel page as always. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one. But for now, Red Raw and out.